Baaaang! Welcome to Cryptocurrency Blockchain News, a cryptocurrency blockchain aggregated news show on YouTube. It's going to be drinking. It's going to be smoking. It's going to be swearing. You've been warned. Here I come. 3, 2, 1. Bang! Welcome, everybody. Black, white, gay, straight, Christian, Muslim, Jew. Welcome. My name is Shomari Clarke. Welcome to Cryptocurrency Blockchain News. You are now about to witness, bang, the greatest show on earth. The greatest show in the multiverse. And I've got 4 words for you. You will be rich. Bang! Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Today is the day. It is a celebration day. Bang, bang. Let's pop the champagne. Holy smoky. Shit, that shot in my mouth. Bang! Happy Bitcoin ETF day, folks. This is it. This is what we've been waiting for. We're going to talk all about it today. Today is the Cbnews Bitcoin ETF extravaganza. Bang! Today we're going to talk about what is an ETF. Why? That's one question we're going to answer. Why are they important? Especially in this market. Why is an ETF so important? Not only why is an ETF important, but why is a spot market ETF so important? We're going to answer what happens next. We're going to talk about BlackRock's role. I know that there's a lot of, I noticed there's a lot of, whoa, that's bubbly. I know that there's a lot of confusion and conspiracy theories. Oh, BlackRock's taking over and all this shit. I'm going to calm you down. Settle down. We're going to talk about the reality of that. And you noticed we're going to talk about a few other things. And I want to tell you why it's so important that not only do we get an ETF, but who got an ETF. Specifically, we're going to talk about BlackRock and Fidelity. Bang! And so look, everybody. I want you to understand something. I hope your portfolios are packed, locked, cocked, and ready to rock. This year, 2024, you're about to get rich. You're about to get rich. We're done with inflation. The war in Ukraine isn't a problem. The war in Gaza is contained. As long as China doesn't invade Taiwan, trust me, the markets are going to grow. You notice the stock markets are booming right now. You notice the economies are booming again. Even Britain, Great Britain, they were the longest to come out of inflation. Bang! But they're even booming now. The economies are booming, and boys are going risk on again. Risk on. In other words, that means that the institutional investors are bringing their money back to the markets. So we're going to talk about all of those things. But first, we're going to proceed how we proceed, as usual, with, and then we're going to do shout-outs and daily summary as per usual, of course. And we have some, so stick around for the shout-outs. We have some funny videos, some funny talk. You know I'm going to be, fucking this champagne's going to rock me by then. And I also got my regular fuel, a little backup in case I need something a little stronger. I don't go anywhere without my girl here. Look! So let's go, everyone. You're going to be rich. This is your year. Let's do this how we do this. First of all, we started with a little bang! And then we head on over here and we do a little bit bang! And then we go on here and we do a little refresh. All right, everybody. So look, let's get serious. So let's start how we always start. Let's do how we always do. And then we're going to talk all about ETF. We are going to break this motherfucker right down. What happened today? I'm going to tell you something. The world has changed. There's 2 worlds. The world before a Bitcoin ETF and the world after a Bitcoin ETF. Trust me. The world has changed right now. And so we're going to talk about that. But first, hold on. Let me see something. Okay, but first, we're going to do our normal. So, price of Bitcoin, $46,572. When I left you last time, we're at $42,155. So, we have gone up 4,300 and what is that? And 4,462, around $462, around there, somewhere like that. All right, bang! All right, let's get right to top 10, bottom 10, and then we'll get out of here. And then we're going to talk ETF. I'm going to break that motherfucker right down. I'm going to break that fucker right down. All right, so top 10 of the day, brothers and sisters. You know who they are, the usual suspects. Top 10, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Tether, BNB, Solana, XRP, USDC, Cardano, Avalanche, and Dogecoin holding on the number 10. Let's look at market moves. Market moves of the day. Ha! Well, all up, baby. Single digits up to single digits down. Bang, look at you, Cardano, 11% up. Bang, Avalanche, 11% up. Bang, Polkadot, 14% up. Bang. Who's this? Wait, that was Polkadot. All right. Single digits up, single digits down. Bang, Uniswap, 10% up. Whoa, bang, Ethereum Classic, look at you, 28% up. Bang, Optimus, 10% up. Bang, Near Protocol, 11% up. Oh, yeah. Bang, Arbitrum, 22% up. Bang, Immutable, 11% up. Come on, VeChain, let me bang you. Please be good. Damn it, VeChain, only 6%. Motherfucker. Don't worry. Anyway, single digits up, single digits down. All right, let's look at the top 10 losers of the day. Probably not many. It's probably just stable coins, really. But let's take a look at them anyway. If you see anything here you like, go get it because it's on sale. Let's check it out. Bang! Holy. All right, here's the bang. All right, like I said, mostly fucking stable coins. All right, top 10 losers. Injective, Unicidlio, BitGet token, Slacks, BUSD, Tether USD, DAI, USDC, First Digital USD, and True USD. Yes, not surprising. Mostly stablecoin shit. Now let's see the top 10 gainers. Bang! Look! Top 10 gainers. Ethereum Classic, Arbitrum, Rocket Pool, Mantle, Blur, Polkadot. What is that? Oh, Synthetics, Axis Infinity, Phantom, and Arweave holding on the number 10. Now let's take a look at total market cap. Oops. Total market cap is $1.77 trillion. When I left you last time, we were at $1.65 trillion. So we have gone up $0.12 trillion. Bang! Now this is my favorite. Bang! Let's look at the volume. Look! Holy shit. Volume, 113.64 billion. Oh, yeah. That's how we like it. You know me, brothers. You know when Shomari gets happy. Once we hit that magic 100 number. 100. Because remember, volume doesn't mean that they bought or that they sold. It just means activity. So listen to this jump in activity. So we are at $113.6 billion. When I left you last time, we were at a paltry $44.73 billion. So we have gone up. Look. $69 billion. Wait, is that only 16? Yeah, $69 billion. Bang! All right. So we've done all that. Now let's get to the Death Star. We're going to talk about, bang, welcome back, everybody. Bang, and we're going to talk about ETF. All right. So this is the day. This is the big day. This is what we've been waiting for. This is what everyone's been dying for. All right? Bitcoin ETF, Bitcoin ETF, Bitcoin ETF. And it's true. It's true. It's daggone true. Holy, it's so fizzy. It's daggone true, brothers and sisters. This is so important. I want to tell you something. Okay? Why is a Bitcoin ETF important? What's so important about it, Shomari? Well, what's so important about an ETF, a Bitcoin ETF, is that, let me tell you something. If you want Bitcoin, you already have it. Right? I already own Bitcoin. Not much, but I own some. Right? And I'm sure you do too, if you had bought some, right? If you want Bitcoin, you already bought it, like if you're hardcore. But there's other people out there who they want in on Bitcoin, but they don't want the hassle. They want to open an account. They don't want to have to buy Ledger Nanos. They don't want to worry about cut and pasting an address and maybe sending that shit off to Never Never Land. Off to Never Never Land, right? They don't want to do that, right? But they do want exposure to the price. Ah, shit. I forgot my lighter. Hold on. I'll pause the video. I'll be right back. Bang! All right, welcome back, everybody. All right, I needed my lighter right there real quick. Well, let me just get some proper fuel, though. Proper fuel. Yeah, we're going to have fuel and champagne. Fuck it. All right. So where were we? Why is it so important? Right, because if you want Bitcoin, you already have it. Right, but regular people are intrigued and interested, but they don't want to go through all that bullshit. A little soccer mom, soccer dad coming home after work doesn't want to deal with, cutting and pasting and all that kind of crap. And with an ETF, they won't have to. They're going to open up their TD here in America. We have what's called TD Ameritrade or a Charles Schwab account. That's what your average middle-class family is used to. Coming home, opening up their E-Trade account, their Charles Schwab account, looking at their stocks, oh, look at me. I've got Microsoft. I've got Tesla. I've got my Facebook shares, nice and easy. Maybe I'll buy a little ETF here. Right? They like it easy. Click and then off to bed. They don't want to do all the shit that we have to do. And another reason this ETF is so important is because it gives legitimacy to this space. Do you understand? When BlackRock and Fidelity start offering, BlackRock offering Bitcoin ETFs, BlackRock to their institutional clients, and Fidelity to all the soccer moms and dads across America, they'll buy it. They'll buy it, right? People who know about Bitcoin and everything right now, all they've heard is it's a scam, it's a fake, it's a bullshit, it's a this, it's a that, it's rat poison. Yeah, well, now that Fidelity is offering it, right, that soccer mom and dad trust Fidelity. Trust me, here in America, everybody has this Fidelity account, right? If you want someone to trade your money for you or, kind of invest your money for you. Everyone has a Fidelity account. And also for institutional investors, when BlackRock offers the ETF, they're not afraid anymore. Well, plus it's a regulated investment vehicle, so they're allowed to put their clients' money into it. Do you understand? Which is going to drive up the price of Bitcoin. And as you know, when Bitcoin goes up, everything goes up. When Bitcoin goes down, everything goes down. So even if you don't, I just saw in my chat room, I have a chat room for this show. One of the brothers asked, well, what if we don't have Bitcoin? What if we only have altcoins? Brother, have you not noticed? I think it was Crypto Lead. When Bitcoin goes up, everything goes up. When Bitcoin goes down, everything goes down. All we care about is that Bitcoin flies so that it drags the prices of all of our altcoins up, right? I mean, I own Bitcoin, but I most of my money is in altcoins, right? Right. I have a little Bitcoin and Ethereum, but the major portion is all alts, right? And so that's why it's so important, because it's going to drive the price of Bitcoin up. How is it going to drive the price of Bitcoin up? Well, good question. It's going to drive it up because this is a spot Bitcoin ETF. Shomari, we already had ETFs. Yeah, you're right. You're right, brother. We've already had Bitcoin ETFs. But those are futures contracts ETFs. Okay, so first of all, let's start from the beginning. What is an ETF? Okay, because I know a lot of people probably they're all cheering and happy, but they really don't know what one is. What is an ETF? An ETF is an exchange-traded fund. Okay, so what is a fund? A fund is a basket of assets. Okay, that's what a fund is. It's a basket of assets, either one asset or multiple. You can put anything in a fund you want. You can put other funds in a fund. They have what's called fund of funds, where you actually have multiple funds in a fund. That's how deep funds go. Okay? And, okay, where were we? And so an ETF is an exchange-traded fund, meaning these funds are out there and you're going to be able to go. This is what makes it so beautiful. Soccer mom and dad here in America are now going to be able, and they do this every day, they're going to be able to come home, get on their little TD Ameritrade account, their Charles Schwab account, and press one little button, and now they've got Bitcoin. Do they actually own Bitcoin? Is it, do they have it in a private key of their own? No, but they do own it through an ETF, right? An ETF is a way for a person to have to buy Bitcoin without having to hodl the Bitcoin, without having to go through all the hassle, of logging into Coinbase, buying Bitcoin, cutting and pasting and sending it to my ledger, all that kind of bullshit. They just press a button, put in how much of the ETF you want, 100. Okay, enter, press buy. That's it. Now they own Bitcoin. It's that easy, right? And here in America, a lot of people, most middle-class people who do invest of their own, they have Charles Schwab and TD Ameritrade accounts all the time. Okay, so that's on the retail level. So retailers, soccer moms and dads all across America are gonna, when they see that there's Bitcoin on their Charles Schwab account, in their available to them to their E-Trade account, that Fidelity is offering it to them. And trust me, Fidelity is going to be offering it in their 401ks this year. You'll see. They trust it. They trust it. When their son or daughter with green hair and nose rings tells them, get some Bitcoin, mom, they're like, look, settle down, kid. Yeah, but when a nice guy in a nice suit from Fidelity says, hi, Mrs. Johnson, we believe we have a great investment opportunity for you here. Can I talk to you about it? Have you heard about Bitcoin? And then starts running down through the prospectus about Bitcoin. Do you know that Bitcoin almost doubled in price last year, Mrs. Johnson? We can get you into Bitcoin today. Da-da-da. Like when they hear that, yeah, well, that's real. They'll buy it. They'll get in, right? They're not going to get in with Johnny with the green hair and nose ring, but they will get in with that motherfucker who smells good and's got a nice suit and tie on, right? So that's the retail investor side of it. Now, and I'm going to show you why this all matters. Now, how about the institutional side? Well, if you've been watching this channel, you know I've been teaching you for 5 years on this channel that there is a tsunami of money waiting to come to this space, right? The institutional investors want into crypto. They want in, right? They see that these crypto companies are real. Those blockchains work, right? They're being used by agencies and governments and organizations around the world. These are viable revenue-generating companies, distributed ledger technology services providers. They provide that service through a product they call a blockchain, right? These are viable companies, and they want in, but they've never been allowed to get in because cryptocurrency and these tokens and coins are not regulated in their countries, right? You're not, if I'm even BlackRock, for instance, but if I'm any hedge fund, family office, fund manager, anything, I'm not allowed to put my client's money into unregulated assets. You're not allowed to do that. You're not allowed to do that. You'd get arrested. Well, you wouldn't do it because you're already making money some other way. You wouldn't risk getting arrested and your hedge fund shut down just to get a couple Bitcoin, right? But now, so they want in, and they've been wanting in, and now they have an avenue. Now that BlackRock got approved, they have an avenue. You know, I want to explain something to you if you don't know who BlackRock and Fidelity are, okay? So on this channel for 5 years, you ask any of the brothers who've been watching this channel from the beginning, for 5 years I've been telling you, brothers, you wait. One day, BlackRock and Fidelity are going to come here. And when they do, that is going to be a signal to the whole market worldwide, the worldwide asset managers, worldwide fund managers, worldwide hedge fund guys, worldwide family office guys, worldwide high net worth individuals, that Bitcoin is real and it's viable and it's here to stay. And that's what we got today. We got BlackRock and Fidelity both approved. I mean, there's other ones. Grayscale got approved, VanEck, a couple other miscreants, but no one gives a fuck about them. The real Mastas, the big titans of industry, the titans of money, and average soccer mom and dad. Soccer mom and dad, they want to hear Fidelity believes in this stuff, and your big institutions want to hear that BlackRock believes in this stuff. And today they both got approved. So that's the symbolism of what happened today. The symbolism of what it was. This is real now, right? This is not, Grayscale or fucking, the Winklevoss kids are just some fucking losers, like kind of crypto fanatics, maximalists pushing this stuff anymore. Now it's BlackRock and Fidelity, trusted names. If you don't know who BlackRock is, let me tell you, BlackRock controls money of the 1% of the world. Like the King of Jordan, his money is with BlackRock. Jeff Bezos, his money is with BlackRock. Elon Musk, Bill Gates, yeah, their money is with BlackRock. You understand the Saudi princes? Their money is with BlackRock. All the royal families all across Europe, yeah, their money is with BlackRock. That's who BlackRock services. The biggest families of the world. What do you mean? Elon Musk has money? Yeah. Do you think Elon Musk is sitting down trading stocks when he gets home at night? He doesn't know how to trade stocks. He knows how to build you a car that runs on a battery, but he doesn't know anything about markets. Jeff Bezos, you think he goes home, right? He's got billions and billions. Well, what do you think he does with that money? It's not just sitting in a bank. It's being invested. Do you think he's sitting there investing his own money? Fuck no. He gives it to the experts, BlackRock. Right? BlackRock is so huge, they have minimum accounts. Like to get an account with BlackRock, you need like a minimum of $10 million or something like that, right? For their shittiest little accounts, right? Like they have minimum size accounts, right? And and what you have to understand is that, and so, okay, so that's BlackRock. Now we're going to go to Fidelity. Fidelity, they handle something like 80%. Sorry, I already told you about the 401k thing, right? But they handle a huge percentage of average soccer mom and dad money. Little, middle class people who want to invest, but they don't know what to invest in. They're scared, so they don't want to deploy the money. So they give their money to Fidelity to do it for them. That's what's called an asset manager. You give the manager the asset, and he manages it for you, right? Jeff Bezos, he gets he's got about $50 billion, I guess. He keeps $1 billion for himself. Yeah, and then he gives the other 49 to BlackRock and says, yeah, make me more money. You know what I mean? That's how it works. Same with soccer mom and dad. They've got, I don't know, 50,000 in savings. All right, they keep 10. They give 40 to Fidelity. Say, hey, make this money, make us money. Right? Put my money to work for me, right? I'll just keep this here. And those are trusted names. Now, what is so special about this ETF, though? So I showed you what's so special about BlackRock and Fidelity getting approved. And like I said, the other Van Eck and Grayscale and all those other little shitty little ones getting approved too. But fuck them. What we care about is BlackRock and Fidelity. Why is this so important? Because this is a spot market ETF. Spot market ETF. So, we've had ETFs for years. I think about 3 years now, right? Yeah, but those are futures contract ETFs. Well, what's the difference between a futures contract ETF and a spot market ETF, Shomari? I'm glad you asked, fuckstick. Look, a futures contract ETF, how that works is, here's some Bitcoin, right here. And here's a futures contract. People buy and so this futures contract is also in a fund, right? So you get this futures contract, and as Bitcoin goes up, the contract goes up. As Bitcoin goes down, the contract goes down. But with this contract, you never actually own Bitcoin. And the company who offers the contract doesn't actually buy any Bitcoin. Nobody even touches Bitcoin in that transaction, in that scenario. Now, here's the difference between that scenario and a spot market Bitcoin ETF, which was just approved today. Well, a spot market ETF, an ETF is a fund. And guess what? You have to have the assets in that fund. And you have to have spot Bitcoin ETF. Sorry. You have to have spot Bitcoin in that fund. In other words, you have to have physical Bitcoin in there. If $5 billion worth of money comes to BlackRock tomorrow to get that fund, BlackRock has to go rush out and buy $5 billion worth of Bitcoin to put in it. Right? Whatever the value of the fund is, that's how much Bitcoin they have to have in it. So they have to actually buy physical Bitcoin. Right? They buy it. They have to buy it. Right? Off of the spot market. And, well, they can buy it over the counter, but whatever. But they have to buy physical Bitcoin and put them in their fund. Thus, when they buy those Bitcoins and put them in the fund, yeah, those Bitcoins are off the market. They're in a fund now. Yeah, they're off the market. So you create scarcity. In other words, there's less of them out there being traded day by day. Right? Once BlackRock puts them in the fund, they're gone. They're not coming back. Well, I mean, unless BlackRock ever closes this ETF and then they sell it back to the market. But as long as this fund is open, the Bitcoins in it aren't ever going to see the light of day. They're not going to see the fucking light of day. So that takes them off the market, thus creating scarcity. And just like anything in the world, when it's scarce, when there's not much of it, it's more expensive. Right? That's why gold and diamonds are so expensive, because there's not much of them and they're hard to get. Whereas wood and coal, well, it's cheap. Right? Because fucking there's coal and wood everywhere, right? Right? You got a tree in your backyard probably. Right? You don't have diamonds in your backyard, but you got a tree. And so that's what makes a spot ETF so special. And that's why I say to you this year, you're going to be rich. The beginnings of being rich. I'm going to be rich. Yes, you are, motherfucker. Because as Fidelity and BlackRock and Grayscale and VanEck and all them take these Bitcoins off the market, well, that's creating scarcity. And there's one thing we know about Bitcoin. There's only 21 million of them that are ever going to be made. So it's a finite asset, right? It's not like gold or diamonds or oil where, we can always find more somewhere else, right? We can always find another gold mine in some country. We can always find another diamond mine in some country. We can always, if we dig deep enough, find some more oil, right? Although we are going to run out of oil one day. Peak oil is coming, but we'll talk about that another day. Today, let's be happy with Baaaang with our Bitcoin ETF. So that's what's so beautiful is the more these are off the market, the less there are on the market, the more the price goes up. And what that does is that creates a virtuous cycle, what's called a virtuous cycle. What's a virtuous cycle, Shomari? A virtuous cycle is this, and I'm going to show you it using Bitcoin and using Fidelity and BlackRock right now. So BlackRock, here's Fidelity. They open up their funds. So they seed the fund with, a couple $1 million worth of Bitcoin, put it in the fund. Well, as they're taking them off the market, Bitcoin goes up in price. When Bitcoin keeps going up in price, okay, here, I'm going to use one hand for Fidelity. Here's the Bitcoin ETFs. Here's Fidelity, Grayscale, BlackRock, blah, 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 VanEck, and blah, blah, blah. I'll use one hand because this hand I need to show you something. So as these guys take Bitcoin off the market, the price of Bitcoin goes up. Well, as the price of Bitcoin goes up, the value of the ETFs go up. Now, like I told you, soccer mom and dad and institutions, they know about ETFs. They trust ETFs, especially from those guys. So as the price of Bitcoin goes up, they FOMO and they jump in. Well, the more of them that jump in is the more Bitcoin, Fidelity, and BlackRock and those guys have to buy to cover the amount of money that's in it. You understand? If $5 billion worth of money comes, you got to buy $5 billion worth of Bitcoin to cover it. Right? So you got to keep taking them off the market. So you take them off the market, now the price goes up again. So more people FOMO in. Well, as they FOMO in, you got to keep buying more. Do you understand? It's a virtuous cycle in that now the investment vehicle is here. People jump in, Bitcoin gets bought, Bitcoin becomes scarce, price goes up, more people want the ETFs, so more people jump in. BlackRock's got to buy more Bitcoin to cover the money that's that the clients have bought into the ETF, and on and on. That's called a virtuous cycle. It's a virtuous cycle, right? That's why a spot Bitcoin ETF is so important, and that's why a that's why a spot Bitcoin ETF is so important. Now, let me tell you something else about why Fidelity and BlackRock's ETFs, in particular, not VanEck or any of those other losers, not losers, but little guys. But why is Fidelity's and BlackRock's ETF so important? Well, because BlackRock is an asset manager. Like I showed you, they handle Bezos money. They handle Gates money. They handle Saudi prince money. They handle European royal family money, Russian oligarch money, right? Yeah, well, now that BlackRock has its own ETF, they're going to go to those guys and say, look, I'm going to put you guys in Bitcoin. Remember, BlackRock decides where their money goes. Or they can even ask them, hey, would you like exposure to Bitcoin? And of course, what is BlackRock going to do? Well, BlackRock is going to put them in to BlackRock's ETF, right? Their own in-house ETF, right? Hey, Mr. Musk. Hey, Elon, you want in on Bitcoin? Yeah, I wish. Oh, look, brother, we got an ETF here for you. Would you like us to allocate some of your money there? How about 2%? Now, I want you to understand something. And then, so that's how it goes with BlackRock. Now, with Fidelity, same scenario. Fidelity's got 100 million clients across America. Well, what do you think they're going to do? Now that they have an ETF, they're going to allocate their clients' money into it. Of course, right? They're not going to go buy someone else's ETF for their clients. They're going to just put them in theirs, right? And so you have to understand that BlackRock manages over $10 trillion. Yes, trillion, that's with a T. Yes, trillion in assets worldwide. If BlackRock were to just allocate 1%, holy fuck, 1% of that, of their clients' money into their own Bitcoin ETF, well, how much is that going to be? What's 1% of 10 trillion? Right? What is that? Wait, 100 billion, right? If my math is wrong, don't diss me. Just tell me in the comments. But do the math yourself, just in case I'm wrong. But I believe that 100 billion is 10%. Is it? Sorry, 1%. Sorry. 100 billion is 1% of $10 trillion. Yeah. Well, our whole market is only $1.7 trillion. Now, let's look at Fidelity. Fidelity, I believe, manages, right around $5 trillion, don't they? Something like that. Well, I forget, though, but I think it's around 5. Yeah, well, if they allocate 1% of their clients' money into their in-house ETF, that's what's 1% of 5 trillion? Well, whatever it is, wait, let me do the math. 500 billion, right? Is it? I don't know what the number is, man. My math, and I'm drunk, so. But well, I'm not drunk, but just I'm not up to math level right now. And so if those two entities, those two organizations allocate just 1% of their clients' money to this space, that's almost as much money as we have in this whole market right now. The total market cap of crypto is $1.77 trillion as of right now today, right? I read it to you about half hour ago. Yeah, well. So do you understand the explosion of wealth that's about to come to the space? That's why I've always told you on this channel, and if you're new to this channel, you never watched it before, you just popped in, this is the first time you ever seen it. Well, I've been talking about Fidelity and BlackRock coming to this space for 5 fucking years. For 5 fucking years. I mean, go back, Google the word Fidelity, like search Fidelity in my videos, and you'll see. I've been talking about Fidelity and BlackRock since 2018. Telling everybody, look, guys, one day they're going to come. One day they're going to come. And when they fucking come, that's the signal. That's the signal for the world that Bitcoin is legitimate now. Well, here it is. That's what we just got today. We just got the signal, the legitimacy. And like I just said, if BlackRock and Fidelity, and this is not hyperbole, like what I'm saying to you is not unrealistic. If they just allocate just 1% of just those two companies alone, 1% of their clients' money into this space, yeah, we're more than going to double. Yeah, we'll hit, that'll be about, we'll be about 3 trillion. Just with them, we can zoom up to 3 trillion market cap, just on 1% allocation. Well, and like I said, when Bitcoin goes up, everything goes up. When Bitcoin goes down, everything goes down. Right? Look at the fucking charts. I mean, open coin market cap and look at the charts. You notice anything? When Bitcoin goes up, everything goes up. When Bitcoin goes down, everything goes down. It's not rocket science, right? And that's what makes today's announcement. That's why when I say you are going to be rich this year, depending on how big your portfolio is and how much you have, but well, I'm looking at you, my posse, in my look chat room. You're going to be rich this year. And for you other miscreants who are just watching this or whatever, if your portfolio is big enough, you're going to be rich this year. And actually, I should give you a warning, is that you better buy all the crypto you can now. Because I've said it already, at the end of Q2 this year, so around June this year, we are going to be flying. We are not going to see these prices ever again. Ever fucking again. This is it. We're on our way. And so you better accumulate now. Accumulate all the crypto you can. All your favorite ones, buy more. Every paycheck, buy more. Tax season is coming around. You're about to get a tax return. You wanted to buy a new motorcycle? Fuck that motorcycle. Buy crypto, because this is going to be your last chance to get it this cheap. This is it. This is it. Right? If you're sitting there thinking, well, maybe Bitcoin will drop back down to 15,000. Look, you're dreaming, you fuckstick. you're fucking dreaming. Okay, this is it. Okay, the only reason we went down in value in 2022 was because the Fed Reserve started raising interest rates, trying to kill inflation. Yeah, well, those days are over. Right? So the boys went in 2022, Q1, risk off happened. Fuck, everyone, we knew it on this channel. If you watch the show, you go back to my videos, I talk about it. I'm like, oh, fuck, guys. Yeah, well, we're going to go risk off, and we're going to be risk off for a while, over a year, and we were. Then, last year, 2023, Q1, Q2, we were still raising rates. Q3, we paused, and we're still pausing rates. And you notice that inflation is coming down, meaning that the Fed Reserve, the Bank of England, the European Central Bank, the ECB, are no longer going to have to raise interest rates. Yeah. So the markets are happy about that. They just don't want any more rate raises. And as long as inflation comes down, they won't have to raise rates. And in fact, once inflation starts coming down even more, down near towards the 2% level, right? Because we want inflation at 2%. That's the magic number, 2% inflation. Right now here in America, we're at 3.2% and falling. You guys in Europe are around 3.9, 4.1 maybe. Anyway, we're all under 5% now. And so eventually there's going to come a time when the Fed actually starts lowering rates. Holy schmoly. That's going to be later this year. And the markets are going to fly even more. And so that's why you need to accumulate now. You need to take all the money, all the spare change, look in the fucking cushions in your couch for every penny you can find and get all your favorite crypto. Whatever you've got in your portfolio, buy more of it. Buy more of it. Okay? Because it's about to fly. Crypto is about to fly. You're about to get rich. We've been talking about this on this channel for 5 years. 5 years. I have said these exact words. When when Fidelity and BlackRock get here, get ready to fly. And they're here now. And it's official. It's official. Okay? So that's why this is so important. Right? It's the size of it's not just that it's a spot ETF, which is amazing, but it's who got the ETF. BlackRock and Fidelity. And like I just said, if they're the ones who allocate people's money, if BlackRock allocates 1% and Fidelity allocates 1%, that'll double our market, right? Just with those two companies. All right. That's why this is so important. That's why this is so important. All right. So what happens next? What happens next, Shomari? What happens next? Okay. So what happens next is, these are getting listed. Well, they're already listed tonight. As I speak, they're listed. It's 10 p.m., January 10th, 2024. It's 10 p.m. on the dot. Yeah, well, these are listed now. So tomorrow when people wake up, they can get in. And we're going to start seeing inflows of money into these ETFs starting tomorrow. But you have to remember that, like, for instance, with Fidelity, it's going to be a little different. Soccer mom and dad aren't following, is there a Bitcoin ETF or not? They're going to have to be advertised to. Fidelity is going to have to market the ETF to soccer mom and dad, right? They're not like us, right? Your average soccer mom and dad is not like you and I. They're not on Twitter, reading Crypto Whale and CoinDesk and CoinMarketCap and shit like that. No, they're looking at pictures of kittens and just whatever dumb shit people look at on there, right? So they're going to need to be told, hi, Mrs. Johnson. Hi, Mr. Smith. There's a brand new asset now that we're offering in our trusted Fidelity ETF. May I speak with you about it? It's called Bitcoin. Bitcoin? I've heard about that. Yes. Is that real? I heard it was a scam. No, not at all, ma'am. Not at all. We have a trusted ETF right here for you. It's licensed, it's regulated, and most importantly, insured. It's insured. FDIC insured, ma'am. That's the Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation. This is FDIC insured, ma'am. Really? Yes, ma'am. And do you know that just in the past 3 months alone, Bitcoin has risen 30%? What? Yes, ma'am. Now, I can get you into this real easy. What do you think? Of course, she's going to be like, fuck yeah, give it to me. The fuck you waiting for? Right? Not only that, but I want you to remember this. This is a little side hustle that Fidelity is going to do. 80% of 401ks in America are either directly from Fidelity or Fidelity-related funds. Okay, you know what? You know, a 401k is just a fund, right? Your 401k, it's just a fund. It's a basket of assets, and how it works is that by the time you retire, you hope that that basket of asset is worth enough for you to retire on, right? That's all it is. It's a fund. Yeah, and 80% of funds in America, 401ks in America, are Fidelity funds, 401ks. Yeah, so guess what's going to happen? Guess what's about to happen in the next few weeks, starting in the next few weeks? Human resource managers all across America are going to get a call from Fidelity saying, "Hi, yeah, you know the fund, the 401k that your client, that your employees are in? Well, we'd like to add Bitcoin to it." Huh. So we'd like to ask them if they'd like Bitcoin in their 401k. Yeah. You know, I've always said this on this channel. You know, people always talk about mass adoption, meaning like, oh, you know, someday, you know, yeah, man, one day Bitcoin's going to be some world money or some bullshit like that, right? People are going to buy coffee with it and stuff. No one's that stupid. Why would I buy coffee with an asset that's going up like this that generates me revenue? But what I have told you mass adoption will be is when 100 million Americans ever buy Bitcoin and go buy coffee with it in the morning and start spending it like money? Of course not. They're not stupid. Do you spend your Bitcoin like that? No. No one would. But I tell you what 100 million Americans will do. They'll put Bitcoin in their 401k. When they see these gains, you know, 401k is full of stocks, usually stocks. Yeah, well, stocks go up 4, 5, 6% a year. 9% here in America anyway. When a stock goes up 9% or more, oh, it's a high flyer. That's fucking Bitcoin goes up sometimes 9% in a week. Fuck. A few times in a day, right? Yeah, wouldn't you want those gains in your 401k? Wouldn't you, all of you with a 401k right now, wouldn't you love to have a spot Bitcoin ETF allocation in your 401k going up 5%, 10%, 20% a month? Fucking right you will, and fucking right they're going to do that. That's the other benefit of this spot ETF. Well, that's the benefit of Fidelity getting approved of the spot ETF, is that they're going to allocate it to people's 401ks if they want it. They're going to ask every soccer mom and dad in America, "Hi, we can add this Bitcoin to your 401k. Those Tesla shares in your 401k, they went up 7% last year. This Bitcoin thing, it went up 50% last year. Would you like some?" Well, if anyone can add and subtract and do some basic math, you're going to say, "Of course I want some." Put it in there. Thus, again, making Fidelity have to buy the Bitcoin, thus taking them off the market, thus making them scarce, thus driving up the price. No, yes, you're going to be rich this year. You're going to be rich this year. This is it. This is what we've been waiting for. I want you to understand that this is a signal to the world. When America does it, when America allows it, and with the biggest and the best, that's a signal to every other asset manager in the world, every other fund manager in the world, every other government in the world. Okay, this is real. This is real. This is happening, right? No more is Bitcoin good or bad? It's a part of the global economy now. That's all there is to it. It's part of the system now. You see, and you're going to see Bitcoin ETFs, you know, getting approved all over the world soon. Yeah, all over the world. Right? Thus creating more scarcity, thus driving up the price even more. Okay, so now I explain to you what an ETF is. I explained to you why it's important that BlackRock and Fidelity are the ones that, well, and like I said, Van Eck and Grayscale and those little guys got approved as well. And so now let's talk about, what should we talk about? Okay, I already told you the importance. I told you why it's important. Okay, so let's talk about what happens next. Oh, I talked to you already about that. So it's going to take time. Right. I already did that part. Holy, I'm already talking a lot about stuff already. All right. It's going to take time for soccer mom and dad to sign up with Fidelity. It's going to take time for institutions to sign up with BlackRock. Trust me, the institutions are already lined up. There's a lot of institutions that BlackRock services. Trust me, tomorrow morning at 9 a.m., hi, get me in your ETF now. I'll take $1 billion worth, sir. That's what you're going to see tomorrow morning. Okay, so what else do we have to talk about? Oh, BlackRock's role. So let's talk about this. I hear a lot of people out there, and they're like, oh, man, BlackRock is taking over crypto. BlackRock's going to pump it. They're going to dump it. They're going to manipulate the price. Look, idiot, settle down with that kind of conspiracy talk. Okay? Are you fucking stupid or what? This is an ETF. BlackRock makes money no matter what. When you're selling any... Okay, let me have a sip. And I'm explaining something to you for you who are scared of BlackRock, going to manipulate the market or something like that. Something stupid. Trust me, if BlackRock wanted to manipulate the market, they could just buy every Bitcoin on earth, and that'd be the end of it, you fucking idiots. They'd own them all. They charge what they want, $1 million a piece. Like I said, BlackRock has $10.2 trillion under management. They could buy this whole market. They could buy every single coin from every single crypto 5 times over. So calm down. They could literally buy the whole crypto market. Every last coin and token. All right? BlackRock's going to manipulate the price. They're not going to manipulate the price. Why would they? BlackRock is offering a product. It's called an ETF. Here's the ETF. Hey, do you know how BlackRock makes money from it? BlackRock doesn't make money if Bitcoin goes up. They don't make money if Bitcoin goes down. They make money off the fees they charge people to manage the ETF. So when you join a BlackRock ETF, you have to pay BlackRock, something like, 0.35% a year to manage it for you. That's how they make their money, off managing the ETF for you, right? BlackRock makes the money whether Bitcoin goes up or goes down. It doesn't matter. You still have to pay the 3.35% management fee, right? So BlackRock gets millions and millions of customers, and they collect their little 3.5%, and they go, okay, here's the ETF. Enjoy. It doesn't matter to BlackRock whether the price goes up. If the price skyrockets and goes to $1 million, BlackRock still only gets 0.35%. If Bitcoin goes to $3, well, BlackRock still gets 0.35% of your initial investment, right? Of what you're in. So it doesn't matter to BlackRock whether the price goes up or down. They make money off the fees, the monthly fees, right? Same with Fidelity. Fidelity doesn't give a shit. When they offer you a 401k or like in this case, a Bitcoin ETF or any of the many ETFs they have and the other funds they have, they don't care if the price of the fund goes up or down or the assets in the fund go up or down. That's not how they make their money. They make their money by just charging you money to be in the fund, right? From the fees, right? Every month you pay me $5, you're in our fund, right? If it goes up, you still pay me $5. If it goes down, you still pay me $5. Doesn't matter. As long as you're in the fund, I get my $5 a month. Obviously, it's more than $5, but I'm just using that as a number. So don't think that, people are afraid out there, well, BlackRock's going to manipulate the price and everything. If BlackRock ever tried to do that, first of all, they'd get caught, which is highly illegal. That would be a scandal upon a scandal upon a scandal right there. And they have enough money. They don't have to manipulate a shitty little market. To BlackRock, crypto is a shitty little market. This is nothing. A $1.7 trillion market. Like I said, BlackRock could buy every single coin and token in this market 5 times over, right? They could buy every single coin, right? It's only $1.7 trillion. They could buy every single coin and token in this whole market and still have $8.3 trillion left over for themselves. You know what I mean? Still have. Okay? They don't care. Crypto is a tiny little shitty little market. I know to you and I it's amazing because it's going to make us rich. But to a big mega monster Godzilla behemoth asset manager like BlackRock, that's nothing, right? In fact, This Bitcoin ETF, we're cheering it on. Yay, yay, yay. BlackRock is just, to them, it's like, all right, just here's another little investment vehicle. We'll collect our fees and done. This is a side hustle to BlackRock. You know what I mean? BlackRock owns gold mines, diamond mines, copper, lead mines around the world. You know, whole country's beef cattle, you know, like in Argentina, Argentinian beef. So like they own a whole country's worth of stuff. Crypto to them this is just a joke. It's a little side hustle. But to us, it's going to make us very, very rich. Like I said, if they put just 1%, allocate just 1% of their clients' funds in here, same with Fidelity, yeah, they're going to double up this market for us. And then don't forget, the Chinese and the Europeans are coming this year. So, you know, I think Hong Kong, after today's approval, Hong Kong, meaning Xi Jinping, started talking about letting some ETF, Bitcoin and spot ETFs go on in Hong Kong. And do you want to know why? So now I'm going to talk to you about something else. Why is this so amazing? Why is it going to, well, this is only good for Americans. Only Americans are going to get this. Now, settle down. Settle down. I'm going to teach you a little something called, if you're new to this channel, it's called regulatory arbitrage. Do you know what arbitrage is? Arbitrage means, or regulatory arbitrage, do you know what that means? Regulatory arbitrage means if I want to do something, but the jurisdiction in which I live, maybe the city, the country, the state in which I live doesn't allow me to do it, well, I'll go move to another country, city, or state that lets me do that thing. So I always like to use this example. If you're a scientist, right, and you think that you have the cure for cancer, and you want to test the cure, but the cure is going to kill puppies, little cute little baby puppies, okay? Well, here in America, you're not allowed to do medical exams or, you know, you're not allowed to test shit on animals. Well, not puppies, you're not. Maybe rats. You know, who likes rats? Or mice. But you're not allowed to do that shit to like puppies, right? That's a no-no here in America. But say this scientist says, look, I think I have the cure for cancer, but the only way I can test my medication, my cure, is I'm going to have to inject some puppies with it. And I'm telling you, a whole bunch of them are going to die. Yeah, well, America's not going to let him do that. America doesn't give a fuck how much cancer you can cure. In America, they're not going to let you kill cute little puppies. So, well, then I guess that scientist is fucked up. No, he's not fucked up. Because there's other countries that will let him kill puppies. So I like to use Kazakhstan. I always use Kazakhstan because the president of Kazakhstan one day, he had a puppy. Yeah, and he was just holding it by the neck. And people were just like, what are you doing? You're supposed to, you know, kind of hold it like a baby, right? When you hold a puppy, right? You don't just grab it by the neck and, hey, puppy, you're cute, right? Well, anyway, that's what he did. There's pictures of it. Go Google president of Kazakhstan puppy. And I bet you there's tons of pictures about it. It's funny. But anyway, so he's not really a good dog guy. So if I'm that scientist and I say, man, I've got the cure for cancer, but I'm going to have to kill about 100 puppies to get that cure. Now, America won't let me do it. Uncle Sam won't let me do it. But you know who will? That motherfucker over in Kazakhstan. So I go to the motherfucker in Kazakhstan. I say, hey, president. Hey, Mr. President, my name's Dr. Shomari Clarke, and I've got the cure for cancer. He says, great. And I say, he says, well, where is it? I say, well, I need to do a few tests first. Oh, okay. Well, what are you doing? Well, I have some tests to do, but unfortunately, I'm going to have to use puppies, and a lot of them are going to die. Do you mind if I do my experiments here in your country? Yeah, he'll be like, okay, sure. Fuck it. Fuck those puppies. Fuck the puppies. You said you're going to cure cancer, right? Yes, Mr. President. Wow, well, fuck those puppies. Come on. Right? And that's called regulatory arbitrage. In other words, he wasn't allowed to kill the puppies in America to cure cancer, but maybe in Kazakhstan, he can kill the puppies to cure cancer. And I'll give a little simpler example, especially to my American brothers here. Well, and my European brothers, too. For all of us. This is something that maybe you can all relate to. Here in America, well, and around the world, we have a thing called marijuana. Weed, right? A lot of people love to smoke a lot of weed. Myself included. And, well, here in America, in some states, like, like in California, Las Vegas, fuck, you can buy a sack of weed and smoke it walking down the street. No problem. No problem. Smoke them if you got them, buddy. All right, no problem. But if you go to a place like Texas or Kentucky or South Carolina or Utah, well, motherfucker, if they catch you with just one little crumb of weed, not even a gram, just a crumb. Yeah, you know in South Carolina, if you get caught with any little amount of weed, it's 10 years automatic in jail. Yeah, 10 years minimum. Like that's where the sentencing starts, at 10 years. Yeah, for 1 gram of weed. Right, whereas over there in California, fuck, smoke them if you got them. Here in Florida, here in Atlanta, in Georgia, you can have up to 20 grams on you. You're not allowed to smoke it on the street, but if police come in your house for some reason and they find some, if it's under 20 grams, they're like, all right, here, keep your weed. Right? So what I mean by that is that if I am such a hardcore weed smoker and I live in Utah or Texas or Tennessee and I'm like, man, I can't handle this anymore. They're treating me like I'm a fucking criminal. I'm just trying to smoke a little joint after work, watch this basketball game and go to bed and get up and do good, honest work the next day. But they're going to harass me. They're going to throw me in jail for 10 years if they catch me. I can't live like this anymore. Yeah, so what do? You say, hey, sweetie, you grab the wife and the kids, you say, we're moving to California. We're moving to California, where a man can smoke freely and proudly. That's regulatory arbitrage, right? Over in that state, you're not allowed to smoke. That state, they welcome you with open arms. And so, now, well, what the fuck does that have to do with Bitcoin ETF, guy? All right, I'm going to explain right now. Well, a lot of people around the world, a lot of institutions. So this is for institutions. This isn't for average, regular soccer moms and dads. This is an institutional play. So like I said, a lot of institutions, they want into crypto. They want into Bitcoin. And like I said, a lot of them, they don't want to own it, right? They don't want to buy Bitcoins and put them on ledgers and just do all this other crap. Well, if you're an institution, you'd have to custody it, like proper custody, not just on a ledger. You'd have to, hire a custody company, pay for the insurance and all this. Yeah, well, if I'm an institution, if I'm a hedge fund in Europe, where I can't get an ETF, a spot ETF, well, no problem. I'll just do some regulatory arbitrage. I'll open up an office in America, buy my Bitcoin ETF off of BlackRock over there. If I'm a big whale in China, they will be getting their ETF soon, but for now they're not. But if I want in first, if they're FOMOing, yeah, no problem. I'll just get someone over there in America to buy it for me, right? That's called regulatory arbitrage. So that's the other thing that's beautiful about this ETF, these ETF approvals, is that it's going to bring money from all around the world. And what did I tell you? The more money that goes into the ETF is the more money BlackRock has to spend. Is the more Bitcoin BlackRock has to buy to put into the fund, which is the more Bitcoins that are off the market, thus creating scarcity, thus driving up price. Do you see the virtuous cycle now? Am I being clear enough? And so that is another benefit of BlackRock getting a regulated, licensed, insured spot market ETF here in America, is that hedge funds, HNWIs, high net worth individuals, family offices, other fund masters will use them. They'll buy it, okay? So that's the other benefit of BlackRock getting this, opening this account. And like I said, BlackRock is not going to manipulate the market. BlackRock doesn't give a fuck. Right? That's the beauty of being, when you're a fund manager, is it doesn't matter whether the asset in your fund goes up or down. You make money regardless, right? They don't care. BlackRock doesn't give a fuck if Bitcoin goes to $3 tomorrow or $300,000 tomorrow. They're just getting their fees. Right? The price affects you, the person who's invested in the Bitcoin. To them, they get their funds. They get their fees no matter what. Okay? So please don't think, oh, these big guys coming in are going to manipulate the market and blah, 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 blah. No. Like I said, first of all, they'd get caught. It's illegal. And And they don't care that much. They wouldn't do that, they just collect the fees. Okay? So please, don't worry. Nothing, no one's out there manipulating and, pumping it and dumping it and beep. And in fact, here's a little question I got today. Shomari, why aren't we seeing any pump or any dump? And so I'm going to show you something that I showed a guy the other day. Well, that I told a guy just the other day, okay? A couple days ago. So let's go back to here. And let's go. So this is what I tweeted him. Wait, where is it? Whoops. Don't worry. We're going to have fun with those ones later. So right here. So I tweeted. So here's what someone said, right? Down here, CoinDesk said, we're not in the sell the news camp. We're in the buy the news camp. Will Bitcoin jump or drop if a Bitcoin ETF approval is announced? And what I told them is neither. Neither. It's not going to pump and it's not going to dump because it'll take time to market the product, which is what I just told you. You're going to have to advertise the product. The ETF is just a product. And then time for people to actually start using it. It's going to take time for people to filter in to this product, right? And I said, realize if you want Bitcoin, you probably already have it, right? I already own Bitcoin. Not a lot. I only have 1.5 Bitcoin, but anyway, I got Bitcoin, right, already. I don't need an ETF for it, right? And probably you do too, if you have any, right? You wanted it, you bought it. So, and I go on to say that the job now is to convince people and institutions who don't own any Bitcoin to buy in. That'll take time. Patience is needed. And so why no pump, no dump? Because, okay, we got approved today, but all right, these things aren't even open yet. I think they open tomorrow, right? They go live tomorrow. Yeah, so settle down. They're not even open yet. It's just approval. Now it's going to take time for Fidelity to teach soccer mom and dad, hey guys, we've got a new investment vehicle for you in the form of an ETF, which you're very familiar with, and it's for Bitcoin. And we think that this is a great asset for you we think this is a great investment opportunity for you. And would you like in or not? We can sign you up right now, ma'am. Right? So that's why we're not seeing the big pump, right? Everyone kind of expected a big pump, right? Here we are. Let's go back to CoinMarketCap. All right, let's check it out. Let's see what the price of Bitcoin is now. Yeah, we're only at $46,418. In fact, since I've been talking, we've gone down, right? We're at $46,572 when I started talking. So, you don't expect us to fly yet. But understand that every single day, more and more people are buying in. Every single day, it's going to build a momentum eventually. As price goes up, people FOMO in, which causes price to go up more, which causes more people to FOMO in. It's going to take time for that sort of, like a snowball. If you live in a country where you have snow, when you're a kid, I grew up in Toronto in Canada, right? And so when I was a kid in the wintertime, you make a little snowball, right? And then you drop it in the snow and you roll it down a hill, right? And more snow gathers on the snowball, right? And so by the time it's at the bottom of the hill, you've got a big fucking snowball like 3 feet tall, right? Just off of that little ball that you started with, right? And then that's how you build snowmen, right? You roll balls of snow until they're round and big. And then you roll another ball of snow till it's round and big. You put it on that first ball. And then you roll another one, a little smaller, and you put it on the top of that one. And that's the head of the snowman, the body, and the legs, right? Well, that's how snowmen are built, all right? For you who don't have snow in your country, that's how they're built. You start with a tiny little snowball, and then you roll it around in other snow till other snow makes a ball. And so that's what we're going to see in this crypto Bitcoin ETF scenario here, is that, and we're going to hear about it on Bloomberg. We're going to get a lot of news about it, I guarantee you, starting tomorrow, about how much money starts coming in, especially from the BlackRock one, because that's institutional investor money, big people money. Like I said, Bezos, Bill Gates hedge fund money. And we're going to get a lot of news starting tomorrow about that. So I'll be excited. I'll be reporting about it. But that's how it's going to be, right? That's what the question was, right? Why no pump, no dump? Right. Because, these investment vehicles are here. Yeah, now people have to know that they can buy it, right? If you look at your neighbor, you and I are crypto people. So we're looking at crypto news all day, all the time. All the time. We keep up with the news. Yeah, your neighbor doesn't give a fuck about crypto, doesn't know anything about crypto, doesn't know anything about Bitcoin, doesn't know anything about VeChain, Solana, Polygon, any of that shit. Ask your neighbor, what is Ethereum? They don't know. So it's going to take time for them to be educated about this new investment opportunity, this new asset class called cryptocurrency, right? So that's why there's no pump or dump. It's just neutral. Look at the price. It's not really going anywhere at all. Like I said, it just went down a couple $100 since I started talking to you. All right? So that's that. Okay, let's get back to the Death Star. So, bang. All right, we're back. Welcome back, everybody. All right, and so that's that part of it, okay? Why no pump? Why no dump? Well, because it takes time for people to buy the fucking ETF. It's not just magical. Right? Not just magical, yeah, that's all I can say. It's not magical, motherfucker. People have to buy it. Okay. And so that's going to take time. But as they do, and more people come in, as the price of Bitcoin keeps going higher and higher, and more people are getting marketed to, it's going to be a nice, slow, gradual, steady incline. Steady, though. Steady. No more of these 40% down scenarios. I mean, unless we have to go risk off, which is a whole other ballgame. But let's not talk about that. Let's pretend we don't have to go risk off at all. As long as we're not risk off, then it's going to be a slow, steady incline. Slow, steady incline. And that's why I keep telling you, that's why I've always preached to my people on this channel, and that's why if you're new to this channel, I preach to you today. Accumulate, accumulate, accumulate. Buy now while you can. Because as Bitcoin goes up, the whole market goes up. So you don't want to be left behind. You don't want to be what's called priced out of something, right? Priced out of an asset. In other words, it becomes too expensive that it's not worth you buying anymore, right? Do you get it? Right? It's not worth, like, for instance, a Bitcoin right now is, we just read it, $46,500. Okay. If you had $46,000 right now, would you buy one Bitcoin? Or would you take that $46,000 and buy yourself, I don't know, about 1 million Chainlink? Yeah, you'd get the Chainlink because you'd have more of them. And as it goes up in value, you would make more over the time, right? It's going to take you way longer to double your money with Bitcoin than it will to make 10 times your money with Chainlink, right? So you have to buy these things now. All your crypto now, you don't have to buy Bitcoin. Don't worry about it. When Bitcoin goes up, everything goes up. When Bitcoin goes down, everything goes down. Well, Bitcoin's only going to be going up from now on. Sure, it'll have its days of down a little bit, up a little bit. I mean, nothing just goes up forever. But the overall trend, right? I'm a trend trader. If you're new to this channel, I'm a Forex trader, right? I'm a currency trader. I'm a professional currency trader. That's what I do for a living, right? My money makes me money. I don't have a 9-to-5 job, right? Look at my face. Look at me, right? Look at my hair, right? I look like a homeless person, right? Yeah, because I just sit around here making money all day. So I don't have to shave. And I have to report to some office, to some boss or something. I can just look like this, right? When you see a well-shaved man in the middle of the week, yeah, well, he's a worker bee. When you see a guy like me on a Wednesday afternoon, yeah, well, he's a boss. He's a master. His money makes him money. It's a little pro tip for you ladies. You want to find a rich guy? Yeah, look for the guy who looks like a homeless guy at 3 in the afternoon on a Wednesday. That's the guy who doesn't work for some shitty little job. He has money. Pro tip. The girls in South Beach know that, but for the rest of you ladies. All right, but for real though, yeah, I'm a professional trader. My money makes me money. And that's why I tell you guys when I'm here, I tell people, you're going to be rich. But when I say that you're going to be rich this year, 2024, you're going to be rich. I'm not just saying it just to say it, right? Just to say that, right? I don't make money off these videos. I don't monetize these videos. Look at my YouTube. I think I have maybe 4 videos I monetized back in 2019, and I didn't like those commercials, and so I was like, fuck all that. Right? I don't need YouTube's pocket change, right? I don't give a fuck about that. And so trust me when I tell you you're going to be rich. You're going to be. Right? I'm a professional Forex trader. Right? But I took my money that I could have put into my Forex account. Instead, I bought crypto with it. Why? Why? Because I'm going to make way more money off of crypto faster. So my ROI, my return on investment, is going to be bigger. And my ROR, rate of return, is going to be faster than if I had put all this money in my Forex account and just traded it. I'm a very good trader. I make 8 out of 10 trades. I'm an 80%. I'm around 80.2%, 82% success rate in my trades. I'm a badass. I kick Wall Street's ass every day. That's how I get bottles of liquor and my cigarettes and put food on the table, kicking Wall Street's ass. So trust me when I tell you. And if you don't believe me, you can go to when COVID hit, right? Because when COVID hit, I traded that. I made a shit ton of money when COVID hit. And I showed my trades. So you can go to January 2020 on my YouTube videos right here on YouTube and go to the end of the videos. And I actually show my trades. For about 3 months, I showed all my trades. So look at them, right? Just go fast forward through the video till you'll see the candlestick charts up there. Yeah, and you'll see. Those are my trades. That's who I am. That's what I do. I'm a master. Yeah, go to January 2020 and start looking at them. Yeah, take a look at my work. I'm a badass. I'm a master. Trust me. Right? That's proof right there. Go look at them. So when I tell you you're going to be rich, or at least a lot better off than you are right now, I'm not lying to you. I'm telling you the truth. You've made the right decision. You've invested in the right asset class. You could have taken this money and bought safe stuff. Tesla, Microsoft, Amazon shares, Facebook shares. Of course, everybody knows that. You're always going to make money with those over time. Hey, but you came into crypto land, girl. Oh, yeah. Because you want the big gains, the big money. And that's what's going to happen here in crypto land. That's what's happening in crypto land. Big money. How many times have you seen people invest? I mean, I had brothers on my channel when Shiba, remember that thing Shiba? Well, it's still around. It came out. Yeah, they bought it. Yeah, they made one guy made $37,000 when it first came out in 2 days. I don't remember which one of you. Was it Ubinium? I don't remember, but I don't remember which one of you guys it was. But remember, what I'm trying to say is, and I think he only invested $500 or something. It was something so stupid. It's so stupidly small, and he made $37,000 off of it. I know this other girl. Was it you, Crystal? Quartz Crystal? She's part of the Cbnews family. She's one of the sisters here, part of our posse. And I think you did the Shiba thing too, didn't you? Right. That's how you bought your car, right? Your new car. That's the level. And I think she only put in a couple $100. Right. And she made $27,000 or something. I don't remember the number exactly. But and what I'm trying to say is I'm just trying to impress upon you the gains. Right. In crypto land, here in crypto land, making all this money in crypto land. Remember that song, guys? I used to sing that back in 2019. Anyway, so crypto land, making all this money in crypto land. So, but here in crypto land, we're not looking to just double our money. Yeah, we're looking for it to go 10 times, 100 times. And that's realistic here. That's very realistic. It happens. I'm already doing it in some of my investments. Some of my shit I bought way, way early, back in 2018. Yeah, I'm over 100% in it now. 100 times, I mean, not percent, times the money, right? We don't talk in percent. We talk in times of money. And so you've made a good choice. Trust me, as a professional investor. Okay, that's what I do for a living. Like I said, look at me. Look at me. Look. I don't have a 9-to-5 job, fuckstick. I don't bow to some man. I don't wait for a slave check every 2 weeks. I make my own money. I kick Wall Street's ass every day. And so when I tell you, I tell you, if you don't believe me, go and look at my videos. Go look at my trades during COVID, starting in January 2020. Look at the videos. Just skip ahead to where the trades are. Just wait till you see the candlestick chart pop up. Yeah, and every day I showed my trades. Yeah, I murdered it. Also, the same when Russia invaded Ukraine. For a couple of days, I showed my trades, right? I shorted the Russian ruble. I made a fuck ton of money when they invaded. That was a good one. Thank you, Putin. But you're an asshole, and I hope you lose that war. But I hope you lose badly, you son of a bitch. But so and that's what I want you to take heart in, is that when I tell you you're going to be rich, I'm not saying it just to say it. I'm not saying it to get viewers. I'm not saying it to get clicks. I don't give a fuck about viewers and clicks. I don't need YouTube's money. I'm telling you the truth. I am a Forex trader, and that's why my money is here, is because the return on investment is going to be massive, and the rate of return is going to be lightning quick. Lightning quick. There is no other market in the world where you're going to make 10 times your money, probably by the end of this year. Like if you're a brand new crypto person, you have never, ever even invested one piece of crypto. You've never bought anything. And today's your first day, and you go to Coinbase today, whatever you put in today, I guarantee you're going to have 10 times that amount of money by the end of this year. 10 times. 10 times? That's impossible. Not in crypto land, it ain't. Not in crypto land, it ain't. Crypto land. 10 times your money in crypto land. Oh, that's easy. 10 times. I'm shooting for 100 for all my shit, really. Okay, guys? And so that's why this ETF is so special, because you're going to make 10 times your money this year. And for those of you who've been in longer, like you're going to make 10 times if you just started. But for you guys, who've been here in crypto land, like us, like, me and my posse, me and my crew here at Cbnews, 5 years, yeah, well, you're going to have 100 times compared to the shit you invested in 2018, right? Oops, sorry about that. Let's get that out of the way here. And that's why this spot Bitcoin ETF is so important. Right? And it's also so important because I want to tell you a little something. I've always taught my subscribers, I'm going to teach you guys here today. Okay? We live in what's called a copycat world. A copycat world. Whenever someone does something else and it works, yeah, everyone else just does the same thing. Right? Like here in America, let's go back to marijuana. Marijuana laws were passed in California in 2011. I helped get those laws passed. Yeah, I used to be a medical marijuana activist in 2011 back in San Francisco. I used to work for Mayor Gavin Newsom. Well, not work for him, but I was part of an organization that was part of his task force. He's now the governor of California. But back then, the governor of California was Arnold Schwarzenegger. And we helped get the marijuana laws passed, right? And so what did other states do in America? Well, they looked at the California regulations and model, and they said, okay, we're just going to do the same thing, right? So Colorado, we're doing the same thing, right? Nevada, all right, we're doing the same thing. A little tweak here or there, right? So Nevada is different than California. Like in California, you have to live in California to be able to buy the marijuana. Like you can't be from New York or from Florida or something, go to California and buy weed. You have to be a resident. Whereas in Las Vegas, yeah, you just have to be in Vegas and you could smoke Nevada, the state of Nevada, and you could smoke all the weed you fucking want. They don't care where you're from. So there's little tweaks, but the point is the overall package they took from California. And that's what we live in. It's called a copycat world. And so what I want to show you is that that's what is so special about as well, these investment vehicles, these ETFs being built here in America, being approved in America, is that the world looks to America when it comes to financial instruments and, just the financial world, right? Same with London, right? And Europe too, right? So people tend to copy investment vehicles and just methodologies of doing things from America, Europe, and Britain are kind of the three major ones. And So now that America has done this, this opens the floodgates. Everyone goes, oh, fuck, the Americans are in? All right, we're getting in too. How are we going to get in? We're just going to do what the Americans did, right? Just do the same thing, right? Copy them, right? It's copycat, cut and paste. And so we're going to see a lot of these ETFs springing up around the world, spot ETFs springing up around the world. Once America, when it comes to the financial world, once America does something, everybody does it, right? When ETFs were first invented back in 2004, right? ETFs are, they're only 20 years old. I remember when the first ETF came out, right? SPDR, which means, spiders and QQQ and stuff like that. That happened in 2004. Yeah, well, once the world saw ETFs were a thing, we're like, oh, that's a cool idea. Yeah, well, everybody does them now. You can get an ETF anywhere. Right, Europe, Canada, fucking everywhere. Fucking Kenya, fucking Brazil, right? Guatemala probably, right? Ethiopia and shit, right? India, Saudi Arabia, right? Because they copy what America does. Like, all right, America did it. Let's do it. And so that's the other beautiful thing about this is that this kind of signaled America has stepped up and has sort of put the stamp of approval on crypto. I know, but that's how the world looks at things. America, we run shit. Let's get real about it, right? We're the biggest economy. We got the biggest markets. We got the most money. And so everyone looks at what we do. All the other hedge fund guys and everyone around the world look at what we do. All the governments around the world look at what our government does. And whatever we do, they do it. Well, in terms of financial stuff, financial world, not other things. They don't ban abortions and stuff like that, like in here. But the financial stuff, everyone copies America. And since America did this today, we're going to see this all over the world now. And I'm going to tell you a little secret. They're not just going to around the world. They're not just going to approve Bitcoin ETFs. They're going to start approving altcoin shit too. Yeah, VeChain ETFs, Solana ETFs. Polygon ETF, all of them. You name the crypto, an ETF out of it. Trust me, because the Americans have done it today. And that's why I say we're not looking back. That's why I say you got to accumulate, because you're going to be fucking rich. You're going to be fucking rich. All right. So have I covered everything? Why is this important? What's an ETF? What's important? What happens next? BlackRock role. Why no pump and dump? And why Fidelity and BlackRock are important. All right, so that's it. So now let's get to my favorite part. And boy, we're going to have fun today. Let's get to the shout outs. Let me set it all up here. 1 second. Let's get to the shout outs. And then we head on over here and we do a little bit. Bang! Oh, look at this. So this is what my Twitter chat room looked like today. So there's me and my friends, and we're all in the chat room. This is what we all did. There's Edwin, there's Benjamin, there's Slappy, there's Grunchtable, there's Crystal Quartz, there's Elise. Who else we got? There's all of them. There's all our buddies. Oh, Soul Brother, there he is. And so this was us looking at this was us at the chat room today. We're gonna spot Bitcoin ETF. Approved. Yeah. That's what the chat room looked like, baby. That's what it looked like. High fives, hugs and kisses. Tears were shed. I'm not ashamed to say it. Tears were shed in our chat room today. Cbnews family, this was us. Bang. That's pretty funny. I like that. All right, let's get the shout outs though. Yeah, that's what my chat room looked like. We were all waiting. I'm going to tell you the truth. Like me and my crew, we don't fuck around. We listen to hearings. We watch, me and my crew, we're a little more sophisticated. Like my crew are killer bees. You're probably a worker bee. Well, mine are killer bees. So my crew, we have a chat room. And if you want to be in our chat room, just DM me and say, hey, let me in your chat, and I'll let you in the chat. No politics, no religion, but you can talk about anything else. But in our chat room, we're hardcore, right? We watch hearings, congressional hearings about crypto. Yeah, together. Yeah, I upload the link, C-SPAN, here, guys. Hearing starts in an hour. Yeah, an hour later, we're all there watching it together. Anyway, but that's how me and my crew roll. That's how it was today. And so let's just get to some bang bang and some luck. And here he is, Edwin. Wait, where is he? Crazy Edwin. Hold on, I need a drink to shout out because I'm going to be nuts today. Oh, and I'm going to do a Van Brinen today. Fuck it, we got to do a Van Brinen. All right, so let's do the shout outs. Here's my brother from another mother, Edwin. Crazy Edwin. The original. This guy is the first subscriber I ever had. The first person that ever commented on any video I ever made from 5 years ago. And he's still with me. This motherfucker rolled with me through the bloodbath. What here on Cbnews we call it the cryptocurrency bloodbath of 2018. Yeah, there were a lot of people with us back then. But they all got scared and weak-handed and ran away. Not Edwin. Edwin soldiered on. He was like, let's go, Shomari. I'd rather die with you, Shomari. That's why I love you, Edwin. I love you so much. And he's learned so much. And he's just a great guy. Good family man, wife, kids, and stuff. And he's the original. He's the official mascot of Cbnews. Oh, Edwin, we fucking finally did it. Oh, my gosh. We finally fucking did it. We have more work to do, yes. We all know that. But this is what, right? All the shit that I used to pound in your head about custody and about fidelity and about BlackRock, right? You had to suffer through all of that. I don't know how many hundreds of hours you must have listened to me saying all that stuff. Yeah, well, here it is, isn't it? Here it fucking is. Was that juice worth the squeeze, brother? I hope so. I hope so. Because you know what? I hope it was because I love you, brother. See you, brother. Baaaang! Edwin the original. Let's move on. DJ Pollywood. Whoops. Let's get to Pollywood. Hexmaster. Now, Pollywood, he was also one of the originals. I'm talking like he came about a month after I did my first show. He's been with us, man. He's been with us since 2018. He had all this crypto. Then he got into Tron. Then he got all this crypto. Now he's into, what's it called? Pulse Chain. This is our brother, DJ Pollywood. And he is a real DJ. Oh, yeah. So, you know, he's a cool guy. You can't be a DJ and be a loser or an asshole. Right? DJs are cool guys. So this is DJ Pollywood. Pollywood, man, all this talk, all the yap, yap, yap. Well, here we are, aren't we, brother? Look, aren't we, brother? Love you, brother. See you, brother. Baaaang! Hexmaster! One more, Polly. Baaaang! Baaaang! Two more. I'm feeling generous. Yes. Right, brother? Right? He was one of the other originals. One of the others. All right, Edwin, Pollywood, 007. Oh, and there they are right down there. There's my whole posse. Look at my posse. Let's go over to Truffle Pig. Look. Bidium. Love you, brother. See you, brother. Baaaang! The Truffle Pig. Yes. This guy right here, he finds the chicken. Let me tell you something in life, if you're new to this channel. You know, in life, sometimes you get the chicken. Sometimes you only get the feathers. You see what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? And Bidium, our brother here, he always finds us the chicken. Yeah, he's always serving up the chicken every day, faithfully. Benjamin, I love you, brother. See you, brother. And how long have you been with us? A long, long, long time. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Here we are, brother. Here we fucking are. Love you, brother. See you, brother. Baaaang! Benjamin. And here's another original. Actually, this guy, 007, hold on, first of all, son of a bitch. Baaaang! Oh, baaaang! Oh, baaaang! Can't talk nice about him yet. I gotta discipline him. Baaaang! All right, he needs disciplining. He's a miscreant. I'm just kidding. He's a killer. So this guy, he's like me. He has a regular job too, but he's a market master. People give him money to trade stocks for them, right? And like people always try to make me, try to give me their money to trade for them, right? Shomari, man, I'll give you 100,000, man. Can you just please trade my money for me, man? Come on. I never do it though. But he does do it, actually. He takes the money, he trades it for them, makes the money, gets his pay, gets his cut, 20% of profits, 2% end of year bonus. Bang! And so, airdropper. Dropper. He's the dropper. So, son of a bitch. Airdropper. Here we are. Well, we knew it was coming. I mean, I know you're a master, so you knew all the time. But I mean, fuck though, right? Like, I mean, so did I. I mean, I was the guy talking about it, but it's really wild to actually see it, right? To actually see it. It's like looking at a beautiful woman, whatever, and you say to yourself, she's going to be mine one day. One day she's going to be fucking mine. And you make sure to go where she goes, right? Oh, hi. Right, her name is, I don't know, Teresa. Oh, hey, Teresa, fancy to see you here. Hi, I'm Shomari. You talk. And you find out, what does she like to do? You ask her friends. You ask people, what does she like to do? What does she like to do? Right. And then you go to places she likes to go. So you'll see her there. Oh, hey, Teresa. Oh, look, we meet again. You start working it. Takes time. Takes time to work it. Can I take you out somewhere? Right, and you hear the things she likes. She likes, I don't know, flowers. And you say something like, you know what? I was thinking of going to the botanical gardens this week. I'd love for someone to go with me. You want to come? I'm going to go look at some flowers. Flowers? You like flowers? Of course, I love flowers, Teresa. Me too. Well, come on. You see? And it takes time. And you work her. You break her down. Not break her down. You woo her. You woo her gently. Yes. Until finally one day, she likes ice cream. You take her for ice cream, and then you kiss her. Mwah! And she kisses you back, and you've got it. That's what today is. Today's the day we finally kissed the girl, and we finally looked into each other's eyes and understood. We're now a couple. You know what I'm saying? We looked deeply in her eyes and lowered our voice and said, so you're my girl now. She said, yeah. All right, sweetie. Mwah. Let's go. Let's go to my house. Let's make this official. Right? Bang! And that's what we did. We took her to the house. Bang! And it's official today. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I mean, 007. And I hope that made some sense. Takes time to get the girl. Takes time. But then once you get her, right, you call up your buddies. Look, I got her. What'd you get? Teresa. She's in my bed right now, dog, upstairs. What? Yo, dog. You got that, bitch. Bang. Right? And that's what we're doing today. Yo, man, we got the Bitcoin. We got it. What'd you get? Bitcoin ETF. We got the Bitcoin ETF. Bang. We got the girl today. Today's like getting the girl, isn't it, 00? All right, brother. He's got the chicken. You see, and that's why when you see my subscribers, you notice my subscribers will have some sort of chicken in their profile pictures. Because that's what they're symbolizing. They've got the chicken. Right? Sometimes in life you get the chicken. Sometimes you only get the feathers. Bang! Airdropper only rolls with chicken. Long before he met me, actually. But look, brother. Love you, brother. See you, brother. I got to move on. Bang! All right. Who do we got here? Luke! He's a VeChain master. Yes, Luke. Our time is coming. Remember when VeChain was at 25 cents? Don't worry. Q2 this year, brother. Trust me. By June this year, our VeChain are going to be at 25 cents again. Trust me. Bang! Love you, brother. See you, brother. Bang! Slappy! Wait, we need to see the full slappy. Nayful master. Bonking like a motherfucker. Look. You can refer to him as him or it. Yes. He doesn't mind. Sloppy holding down our insurgency in the Great White North in Canada. He's holding down our insurgency. Yes, Sloppy. Sloppy, we did it. We fucking did it. Fucking amazing, right? So amazing, so amazing. I love this guy. He's got such a good heart. Just the fucking greatest guy. My mother has dementia. She was back up in Toronto. He offered to go help my mother. Yeah, he said, Shomari, your mother ever needs help, call me and give me her phone number. I'll call her and I'll go help her out. That's the kind of man he is. That's the kind of man this man is. That's why I love him so much, man. Slappy. And plus he holds down our insurgency in the Great White North. Slappy. Holding down the insurgency in the Great White North. Love you, brother. See you, brother. Bang. Oh, bang. Oh, bang. Yes. Slappy. Yes, brother. Love me some slappy. Technically bullish. Love you, brother. See you, brother. Bang. He's a technical analyst and a gamer. Look. Bang. What else we got here? Oh, Don Banks. He's one of the new brothers in town. Well, Don. Well, Don. You picked the right time to become part of the Cbnews family, brother. Man, you just joined us about 4 months ago. 3-4 months ago. Well, look. Aren't you a lucky motherfucker, huh? Look, Don. Stick around. You're going to see a lot more. Love you, brother. See you, brother. Bang. What do you got here? Well, I don't know who Karen is, but I love that V-Chain girl, so whoever you are, bang! And subscribe to the channel. She's not a subscriber. I don't know who that is. Here's Technically Bullish. Yes, today I talked about so I got to show you that. What do I have to show you? Oh, I know. So I'm going to show you this. I said, we finally did it. So here it is. This is the tweet I sent. We finally did it. We've been talking about it for 5 years here at CBnews, and we finally got it. I told you for 5 years BlackRock and Fidelity would one day step up to the plate. Oops, I fucking fucked up my typing. Well, here we are. It's supposed to be LL, not the thing there. Well, here we are. Here we are. It's official. Bitcoin is now legit. The big boys have arrived. Party time. Bang. And so, Technically Bullish was so kind enough to send me a, yeah, brother, yeah. Well, let's go, yeah. See, he's been around for many, many years, too. He's been around with us for many, many years, from back in the days. Well, all these guys have. Grudgestable. I love him so much. Grudgestable. Focus. Means follow one course until success. And what have we done? What have we done, Grudgestable? We focused. We followed one course. Accumulate revenue generating product. One course of action. That's it. Nothing else. One course until success. And Grudgestable, and you already know this, but I'm proud, pleased, and privileged to announce to you today, yes, brother. Yes. Well, what I've been telling you for the 5 years I've known you, maybe about 4 years. I don't remember when you came on, but you're going to be rich, brother. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. I know your portfolio is fat and juicy. Fat and juicy. Grudgestable. And so Grudgestable sent us something today. I got to play this. This is so funny. Piggy Wiggy. So, Bitcoin Kong used to send us the Piggy Wiggy. I don't know where he is today. I could have sworn he should have known he should have sent us Piggy Wiggy. But we have Piggy Wiggy today. So what happened was Bitcoin Kong wasn't around. And I'm like, where's Kong? Man, we need the Piggy Wiggy. And Grudgestable said, yo, Shomari, man, I can handle it. And I was like, you think you can handle it, Grudgestable? You can handle the Piggy Wiggy? He said, I can handle it. He said, I can handle it, man. Fuck yeah, Shomari. Let me do it, man. Give me a shot, Shomari. So I said, go ahead, Grudgestable. Release the piggy. So here's what he did. He released the piggy. Now, here it is. Now wait for it. Though you'll see what I mean in a second. Whoops. What happened? Don't fuck around. Okay. Wait for it. Whoa! The piggy! Look. Let's do it again. Boo! Piggy! Boo! Piggy Wiggy! Piggy Wiggy! Boo! Look! One more time, and then I'll talk about Grunchable. Bang! And so, daggone, right? Today I let Grunchable handle the Piggy Wiggy business. I said, all right, Grunchable, you're on Piggy Wiggy duty. Do it. Now, you got to understand, Bitcoin Kong, he's a professional piggy master. Right? So he launches the piggy way out at sea. Grunchable, this is his first time handling the piggy. So look we got shrapnel. He released it too close to us. Look at this. Bang! I got shrapnel in the face from that one. Right, tell Grunchable, daggone. Boom! Oh, that's too close. It's too close. It was too close, Grunchable. That blast was too close. All right, one last time. Right? The blast is too close, Grunchable. You're going to hurt everybody. Right? But I had to cheer him up. It was his first time handling the piggy. It was his first time. So I said, don't worry about it, brother. I said, is everybody okay? Edwin, you okay? You all right? 007, you okay? Grunchable. Slappy, you all right? Oh, my gosh. Crystal, you okay? Elise, you all right? They all said, yeah, we're okay. I said, all right. Woo! Grunchable. You released the piggy too close. You remember the piggy used to be way out at sea when Bitcoin Kong unleashed it. But Bitcoin Kong is a piggy master. But this was Grunchable's first day on piggy duty. Man, it was a close call. Look at it. It was a close call. Look at it. Blast us. Look at the camera. Shake at the end. Holy fuck, Grunchable. You almost killed us all. But look. One last one. Piggy Wiggy. So, Grunchable, even though you almost killed us today with the piggy, good job, brother. Good job. I'd always leave on a good note. Good job, brother. Love you, brother. See you, brother. Bang. Yes. Good job, brother. All right, everyone's like, what the fuck? I'm like, don't worry. Is everyone alive? All right, everyone's alive. Don't worry about it. We'll live. All right, we made it. Don't worry. All right, good job, Grunchable. Releasing the piggy. Look. Oh, and there's that. Okay, perfect. Now hold on. We're going to get real now. Oh, yeah. Well, we've been being real all day, but, you know. I see a little Van Brenen over there. All right. Yeah, I'm going to need a new cigarette for this. All right, so let's start off with, look, there's our brother, DP Entertainment. So, brother, again, one of our long time brothers. One of the originals. I think he might have been with us since 2018. He might have went through like half of the bloodbath. If I remember correctly, like around June, right? Q2 2018, you came around, DP. Well, DP Entertainment is our brother. Well, look. All the shit you've heard me talk about for 5 fucking years, huh? 5 fucking years. Long years. Long years. Well, here we are. And I don't know if she's on here, but Spy Lady, bang! I'm going to give her a bang just in case I don't find her down here. 5 long years, brother, and here we are. It's been a pleasure and a privilege. So this guy, he's a comic book writer, or drawer, or I don't know what you'd call it. Graphic novel artist, I guess, or something like this, right? And he put me in one of his comics once. Yeah, like a real comic book. He sells them. Yeah, he put me in it. And he blew me up in it. He only put me in one fucking episode. One comic of it, right? He should have made me a recurring character, right? Market Ninja or something and had me kicking ass or something. But no, he blew me up with a fart. Yes, someone literally farted on me and blew me up in his comic. I know, it sounds crazy, but it's the truth. But I'm just, so I don't mind that though, because I'm just privileged. No one's ever put me in a comic before. No one's ever, done anything like that. And so I loved it. Look, and you can see that he watches the channel hardcore. Cryptocurrency, regulatory clarity, hodl life. Look, guys, you remember this that we used to say in 2018 when it was crashing, when the market was crashing? What we used to say to our wives? Well, I don't have a wife, but you guys. Shut up, wife. I'm about that hodl life. Bang! You remember that? Bang! Shut up, wife. That used to be the slogan for this channel when I first started it. Shut up, wife. I'm about that hodl life. Yeah. That was it. And so, as you can see right there, he's got his hashtag hodl life. Yeah, because he ain't fucking around. He ain't fucking around these parts. Not around these parts, he ain't. He's a hodl lifer. Shut up, wife. I'm about that hodl life. Look. DP Entertainment. Soul, brother. Love you, brother. See you, brother. Bang! Oh, and here it is. He asked for it. He said, Shomari, I want an extra violent bang tonight. I said, he's a soldier. So this is our brother, Universal Misanthrope. First of all, he's a loyalist. He's a Cbnews loyalist. And he handles security for Cbnews, for the Cbnews posse. We have a compound. Yes, we have a big compound out in the woods. And he's in there and he handles our security for us. Well, not yet, but we're going to. Yes. And this guy, he's an actual soldier. He's a sniper. Oh, and congratulations. He was chosen yesterday to test the brand new rifle, the assault rifle, for the German Bundeswehr. So he's a Bundeswehr soldier. He's a sniper. This guy, he's a sniper. Like a real one. Like he's a trained sniper. Yeah, like a motherfucker who will shoot you fucking 2 miles away. Yeah, that's what this guy does for a living. And he trains other ones. And anyway, and that's why he's the head of security, obviously, because he's the baddest motherfucker of the whole crew out of all of us. I mean, I was in the army, but I wasn't no sniper. I was just a little fucking analyst. I used my gun at basic training, and that was it. But this guy, he's a gun master. He's a gun master. And so he's the head of security at Cbnews. And most importantly, though, he holds down our insurgency in Central Europe. You have another insurgency in Central Europe? Oh, yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. We have insurgencies everywhere. In fact, we have insurgencies I don't even talk about on this channel. They're too top secret. But you asked for it, Universal Misanthrope. Hold on. Bang! Bang! In fact, fuck this. Fuck this. Oh, my neighbor just banged on the fucking wall. Oh, I can't bang it harder. She just knocked on the wall. Anyways, look, bang, look, bang, look, bang, 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 Misanthrope. Fuck, did you hear that? She just knocked on the wall. Fuck, it's 11 o'clock at night. Fuck. Sorry, Universal. You know I'd give you the hardcore bang. But she's fucking... Anyways, and he's the official grill master of Noah Fest. Bang! Oh, she just fucked up my whole show now. Anyways, we're near the end. All right. Shit, and I can't even yell right now. Van Brienen! Van Brienen! Yes. This is our guy, Michel Van Brienen. Right? He lives in his mama's basement for 5 years now. And his mama always says, Michel, my son, my only son, the light in my eyes, the star in my heart, the fruit of my womb. Michel, my son. So he's from Europe, so she has an accent. Michel, my son, you stay downstairs all the day on that computer. You are clicking and clacking on that computer, Michel. Michel, your wife, she does not see you anymore. Your children, they do not even know who you are, Michel. Michel, my son, what are you doing downstairs? I have to say it quietly, fucking bitch. Anyways, and Michel, he's down in the basement. He says, look, Mama, look. You know nothing of these things. Mama, look. Cryptocurrency is legal in China now, Mama. Bang! Cryptocurrency is legal in Europe now, Mama. Bang! And today, Mama, the Americans, they have approved the Bitcoin ETF from BlackRock and Fidelity, mama, look. So, mama, look. You ask me, what am I doing downstairs, mama? Mama, look. I'm investing in the cryptocurrency. Now, leave me, woman. Bang. All right. Yes, that's Van Breenen and Kitty Van Breenen. Bang. All right, I got to shut up now. This fucking lady, she's banged on the wall. This fucking girl here. Anyway, I don't want to talk about it. Anyway, that's everybody. All right, let's just get back to the Death Star then. Damn it, I was right in the middle of giving Grunstable the business. Sorry about that, Grunstable. Because I was about to actually stand up and bang, bang. I would have really gotten in trouble with that. All right, I'm sorry about that, Grunstable. But you know I wanted to. You know I wanted to. You know me. Fucking right I did. All right, so we're back at the Death Star, and so let's just summarize this and let's get on with it. So, you know, today was a great day. It was a historic day. I mean, and it wasn't just historic for the fact that we're going to make money, but it was historic for the fact that we saw a brand new asset class, right? An asset class just made out of, from some fucker named Satoshi Nakamoto. All right, some guy, some girl, some people, who knows? No one knows who they are, who he, she is, but made this thing called a blockchain. And from that, it spawned many other blockchains. And so that's why we have this thing called a blockchain market now. And today, though, particularly, but Shomari, man, this is not Satoshi Nakamoto's dream. This isn't the vision of Satoshi Nakamoto. I don't give a fuck what Satoshi Nakamoto's dream is. My dream is to get rich. Okay, fuck that motherfucker. Thanks for your blockchain, now fuck off. I don't care. I don't care about all that shit. But I want to be my own bank. Well, go ahead, you fuckstick. You want to be your own bank? Take all your money out of your bank account and put it under your fucking pillow. There you go. Now you're a bank. Idiot. What are you talking about? I don't want to be my own bank. I want the bank to be the bank and hold my money. Okay? So thank you, Satoshi. You know, Shomari, man, this is not the vision. I'm not here for the vision. I'm here for the money. I don't give a fuck about the vision and the tech. I'm an investor. I deploy my money in order to get what's called ROI, return on my investment. In other words, to make profit. I'm not investing for some fucker's vision. Yeah, there's a lot of visions to invest in. Fuck their vision. I'm here for money. And I hope that's what you're here for too, because that's what this channel is about. We're about making money off of revenue-generating blockchains, companies that have blockchains. Okay, so let's wrap this thing up. So the ETF is here. It is final. And like I said, it's a copycat world. Expect this to happen all over the world, you know, all year. Oh, and I should also mention this. Now that the Bitcoin ETF is approved, wow, expect Ethereum applications to come out probably next week. Oh, yeah. Watch. Well, I think they'll probably let the Bitcoin one go first for a while just to see if they make money off it. And then if they're making enough money, they'll be like, okay, great, let's do an Ethereum one. And so Ethereum is up next, guys. Well, here in America, I mean, you guys in Europe can do whatever you want now. So, I mean, I don't know what you guys are waiting for over there. And the Chinese are going to come on board, so we'll see about them. But this is great news. This is a great time. And it's been a privilege and a pleasure to do this for you guys, with you guys, because it's with you. I say with you. I'm the guy talking, but in the chat room, it's with. You know, a lot of you guys have helped me as well with my crypto. Fucking 007 node savior. Hey, he saved my node. I had a VeChain node with 1 million VeChains on it. Yeah, and I fucked it up. I lost the password. And I was like, I WhatsApped him one morning at like 4 in the morning our time, which is about 10 in the morning his time. And I'm like, fuck, 007, I need your help. I fucked up my, I don't know how to get back in. My password, my node, it's gone. He said, settle down, fuckstick. Just open the wallet. Just open a new wallet. And he asked me, you know, do you have the words? I think it's like 12 words. You have the words? All right, well, just open a new wallet, put in the words, put a new password. I was like, oh, okay, it was that easy? But I was paranoid. I was shitting my pants for a second there. That's 1 million VeChain, bitch. I was terrified. He's like, settle down. So I've also learned from these guys, you know, and especially, and I'd like to shout out someone that I've never shouted out here. And I know you don't want me to talk or say your name or anything, so I'm just going to say your last name. I'm not going to say your full name. Mr. Czar, I want to thank you so much. I don't know who you are or what you're about, but I know you're a badass motherfucker. And because the way this guy talks to me, he taught me about how to really use a ledger. And one day he told me this. He was teaching me about how, do you know that you can have multiple accounts on one ledger? Did you know that? I didn't know that. Yeah, you can have more than one account on a ledger. And how he described it to me, he said, yeah, Shomari, you can have more than one account on your ledger. And so that way, if anyone kidnaps you and tortures you to get your crypto, you can just put in the password. He told me, just put a little bit of Ethereum or something on your shitty account, and if someone tortures you for your crypto, you can just open that and say, look, here's all the crypto I have, you know, like half an Ethereum or something. This is it. I don't know, why are you robbing me? But your crypto will still be safe, right? And in your other account on that same ledger. Yeah, and this is the way this guy always talks to me. You know what I'm saying, Mr. Czar. I know you're some badass. I think you're some sort of gangster or something. Some sort of old European gangster, because he's like an old kind of Russian European, kind of Eastern European guy. And every time I talk to him, he always has a story like that. Like I'll ask him something to teach me something, and he'll be like, blah, blah, blah. And the last thing you said to me, sir, was you said something about someone stealing my kidneys or something. And I was like, what? I'm like, where do you come up with that? So I know you're a bad boy gangster, but I would personally like to thank you. I've never brought up your name on this channel. I know you watch the show. And I know you're something. You're something because regular people don't talk like you. Every time you talk to me, you have some sort of badass scenario that you give me, which is not what normal people talk about. And so I love you so much. And actually, I'm used to those kind of people. When I grew up in Canada, I grew up around a lot of gangsters. And so, like, proper criminals, not, you know, street thugs or something, but proper, you know, gangsters in nice cars and shit like that. And so I can tell. I know you're something like that. And so I thank you. I thank you for all that advice as well about having multiple accounts on my ledger and the different things that you've taught me. And the videos. This guy makes me videos. I'll ask him a question. He'll be like, give me 1 minute, Shomari. Yeah, like 10 minutes later, he'll have made a whole video of it. Like, yeah, like a video. He'll video his screen, and he has a microphone, and he's talking to me through. And he's awesome. And so I love you, brother. Okay, so this lady, she's annoying me. And anyways, I've told you everything there is to know. You are going to be rich. You are going to be rich. You're going to be rich. This is our year. The Bitcoin ETFs are here. It's a copycat world. Expect this to be replicated across the world. And, well, guys, there's nothing else I can say to you except I love you guys a lot. It's been a privilege and a pleasure doing this for you guys and with you guys, not for you, but with you. And we still have work to do. I mean, China can invade Taiwan tomorrow, and this is all over. Trust me. If China invades Taiwan and America, we go defend Taiwan, well, you know, come on. That's the end of everything. And so we won't be risk on again for another 10 years. And so come on, China. Come on, Xi. Don't fuck around. Not yet. Just let us get rich first. And so, but we did it, guys. We made it. We're here. And I love you all, and it's been a great time. And so on that note, let's shill it and kill it. Baaaang! Let's get you back to your wives and lives. Look, subscribe below and subscribe below. Press the bell. Press that little bell, subscribe below. And you'll get an automatic notification when I do this show. The greatest show on earth. The greatest show in the multiverse. Baaaang! My name is Shomari Clarke, and I love talking money. Baaaang! I love talking crypto. Baaaang! This is the favorite time of my day. So thank you for having me in your home. And I'll see you all next time for another fun fact-filled day of crypto talk. But until then, subscribe here and press the bell. Watch that video there and get your mind right. And I will see you all next time. So look, my name is Shomari Clarke. Always watching our money. And look, most importantly for you, luckily for you, I am always on duty. This is Shomari Clarke. Baaaang! Love you guys. Over and out.